Hey my officials, welcome back to another video and welcome if you're new. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Officially Michele Family. And if you are a returning subscriber, hi, how are you guys doing? I trust my subscribers are doing well. Just a little disclaimer, I film in the day, so if you see the light go in and out, please excuse that. But I prefer filming in natural light for my new subscribers. And in today's video, we are going to be getting into a little bit of makeup today. I am going to share with you guys my updated makeup routine. Reason being because I did change some things and I am using some different products ever since my old makeup routine. So this is my 2022 makeup routine. The technique and everything is like the same, but of course the products that I've been using are a little bit different. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into this video. And I'm here barefaced with you guys because I actually want to show you guys every step and what I'm using currently with every step. The first thing that I am going to do though, I normally go in with my Carmen because I suffer from dry lips. I don't know why. I drink a lot of water, but I don't know, my lips are just always dry. Once I don't put on chopstick or whatever for days, it's just gonna be dry. So it's nice and plumpy. And what I normally do first is my eyebrows. I know a lot of people have kind of switched out away from doing that, but that is what I do because my eyebrows is the worst part of my makeup routine and it's the longest part as well. So I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B brush. This is how it looks. It has a tip here and it also has that, and I would just use that to brush my brows. My brows actually need to be cleaned. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and clean it and then I will be right back. My skin is dry, so what I normally do, I go in with my Ordinary. So I moisturize my skin before I put on makeup. It's very important for you to moisturize before you put on any sort of foundation or makeup on your skin. Okay, so after I do that, I go in with my Milk Hydro Grip. And I don't really care too much for this product, but if I'm going out, for the purpose of the video is really why I'm putting it on, and I don't use a lot. It's supposed to help your makeup last throughout the day. To be honest with you, I don't really see a big difference when I put it on and when I don't. But it could also be because I'm not a makeup person, if that makes any, I don't want to say like I'm not a makeup person, but it could also be because my makeup is always just technically the same. I don't know, I don't really see the big difference, but apparently it does help. So one of the new products that I have introduced into my eyebrow routine is the Abh Bro Powder Duo, and this is it right here. And I got it in ebony and I actually really like it. I saw that Octavia B uses it now and I actually got inspired to buy it because I saw this, I think she's Nigerian YouTuber, she does makeup, Dima. She uses it as well and I loved the results that she got from it. So she actually made me buy it, and then I saw Octavia actually swear by it as well. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer to clean up my brows. I use two concealers from MAC. This is the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. And I've actually liked using these. I have one shade in NC45 that is for like lightening, and then I have the other shade in NC50, and that is what I use to clean the top part of my brows. I know people don't do it like that anymore, but guys, I am not everybody. I don't follow trend, and you have to do what works for you to get the results that you want. Alright guys, so now we're gonna go in with foundation, and lately this is one of the things that I've changed. So I've changed the products on my brows, and I've also been using two foundations. I use the MAC Studio Fix, I'm back to MAC, in NW47, and then I use the Fenty Beauty in 440. I feel like this combination gives me the perfect finish. I just don't know why, but it does. So something about MAC I just love. I know a lot of people don't use it anymore, but I use what works for me best. So okay, so this is basically what I do, and then I go in with the Fenty, and I hope my blouse doesn't mess up. And then I go in with the Fenty just under my eyes, basically on the places where I do my highlighting, if that makes any sense. But the Fenty is a little bit brighter than the MAC, so that's why I do that, and it's, again, it gives me a good finish. Alright guys, so this is basically how my face looks when I'm done. I know you guys may think like, what's the difference? But I don't know. I think the Fenty has a matte finish. Not that I think it is soft matte, and I think because I use the MAC, which is not so matte like, I just like the Fenty over the MAC, especially in my highlighting areas. And of course, that's just what I like to do. Maybe you can try it, see if it works for you, but that's what I have been doing lately, and that's why my makeup has kind of been looking a little bit different, and to me my makeup has been looking a lot better actually. So now I'm gonna go in with the Studio Fix 24-hour long wear concealer. This is in NC45, and I am just going to use that to highlight. And you have to put if you want your face to look nice, you have to have on like a lot. So if you're not someone that's into that, then that's okay too. I don't think I put that much, but I do like to use a lot of foundation. That's just what I have been doing. And then sometimes I would just go in with the excess and put it on the hair. You don't find me doing it too much. It's not something that I do a lot of, but I will just do it if there's any excess. And then I have been going in with, you guys are gonna be like, this young lady. Okay, so I've been going in with two translucent powders. I saw Tamara Renee did that, and I actually like it, so I started to do it. So that's why my, I guess, highlight has been looking nicer. But I go in with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. This is in the Buttercup. It's supposed to not give you any flashbacks. And then I also go in with my translucent, my Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey. And what I do, and you have to work fast, especially with the Sasha Buttercup, what I would do, I would go in with it. I try not to use too much because it can leave lines. So I would go in, and one thing I will say guys, I do not set my face. I've never really been someone to, well, let me not say never. I used to set my face, but I don't set my face anymore just because it just doesn't work for me. It works for other people, but it doesn't work for me. It makes me look very, very, very cakey. And then I would go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then I would do the same thing. And this is basically how my face looks when I am done with my setting. And what I've been doing, because I'm not a cream contour type of person, what I've been doing is sometimes, let me do my brows, let me do my lids. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with this, what is this, BH Cosmetics little fluffy brush, and I would just use the brown that's in this. Oh, this is the Sasha eyeshadow palette. It's a mini eyeshadow palette, and I always use these two right here. My looks are always the same, so, and what I try to do is leave a little bit of the concealer. I don't know if you guys noticed, but just leave a little bit of the concealer, so I try not to cover the concealer, so it kind of gives me an eyeshadow look. So that's basically what I do with my face. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with my Fix It spray, and I am going to spray my face. So now I have been using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I've been using it in, what is the color, man? Oh, I've been using this in the deep, so it's 4 deep is what I see on the back, and this is how it looks. And one thing I like about this is that it is freaking detachable, so whenever this is done, I could just buy the pot by itself and stick it in here. So that is what drew me to getting this. So I use, where is the brush? I use an angle brush. So I would go in with an angle brush, and this is the part where I need to cover. If you want, you can leave your face like this, because it kind of already looks like it has a bit of bronzing on it. But I am not going to leave my face like this, and I just go in with the bronzer. So this is basically how my face looked after I used the bronzer. Initially I was using the Makeup Forever setting powder as my contour thingamajig, whatever, the bronzer, whatever. I use a bronzer to contour. I don't have time for all of this extra stuff. So now we're gonna do the eyes. So what I normally try to do with my eyes is, for the purposes of the video, I am going to put on a little, alright, so for the purposes of the video, I'm gonna line my lids with this Natasha Denoa. I'm in love with this liquid eyeliner by her. I would definitely be re-upping once I travel again. And I am not a pro in lining lids, so please, I won't be able to help you guys too much with that. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on my makeup, so I think I've been doing a good job thus far. So I don't do a wing or anything like that, because I do not know how to do a wing. And if I do a wing, I do it after I align my brows or whatever, my lashes. So I'm going to use some lashes that I've already used before. I'm going to use these. I think I got this from the pharmacy. I had bought some, I don't remember what they call them, Kenzie Beauty lashes. So if you're in Trinidad and you are interested in using them, I would definitely recommend. Sometimes they can be a bit long though. I really like my lashes to be too long. It just makes me very, very, very uncomfortable. Oh, the glue that I'm using, I use this. It is really, really good, guys. Like, I know a lot of people say they still use hair glue, but I don't. I think this works just as good as the hair glue. Eyelash tutorial. So what I do, I make sure you have to make sure you get a small mirror or whatever, if it's a compact mirror, whatever, and you have to make sure you're looking down, and just take your time. But what I would do, I would just put it as closest to my lid, and then I would go in on this side and tuck it, because it's really about the ends being secured. Okay, I need to shut up because I can't do this talking. Alright, so this is basically how it looks. I will try to share with you a close-up, and I'm just gonna let that dry, or yeah, like basically let it dry. It's still kind of dry. And I'm gonna do the other side. Alright, so this is basically it. And what I do all the time, I try to go in and squeeze, like just kind of clamp it down. Not too hard or anything, especially at the corners, because I feel like those are the areas that lift up first. And I'm trying to secure my lashes. Like, you can have nothing here, and if the corners are not glued down, you're gonna have problems. I have to share with you guys what I am using. So I am using the Maybelline Sky High. This is from the La Sensational. I love this particular line from Maybelline. Maybelline has the best mascaras, honestly. I haven't tried any others, so if there's any others you think I should try, let me know. But I'm using this one because of how the bristles are. And I did not put on any mascara before I applied my lashes. So what I try to do is just look down and just basically coat it so it blends. That's all I need, is for it to look as blended as possible. And I just look to make sure that my strands are blended. So this is basically how it looks. And then what I'm gonna do, I am gonna go in with my bottom lash. Your bottom lash is very important for you to do. And this is the ugly face. Alright, so I am basically done. This is basically what I do every single day on my face. So now I'm gonna go in with the MAC Chestnut. Where are you though? So now I'm gonna go in with the MAC Chestnut liner. This is the best liner of all times. And I'm just gonna line my lips. So I go in with that, and as you guys can see, I have big lips, so that's so funny. I have big lips, so obviously it looks, if you want to leave it like this, you can, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go in with my cream, my Fenty Beauty cream lip gloss, this one right here. I want to try Buxom. I heard it's really good. So I'm just gonna go in with that on the bottom part of my lips. So now I'm gonna go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and you don't need to do this if you do not want to do this. I do this because I don't like when my face looks very harsh, but it's not bad. But I would just go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I would use that to blend everything in. So you're not going to use a lot, and the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish is not very heavy, so it's not like a powder in my opinion. It's more of like a colored translucent powder, but you also don't want to use too much, especially if you want your highlight to pop. And I would just go in areas where I think it needs a little bit of blending, which is at the bottom here. And then I would go in here because I sometimes don't like to see the line that's left there. And then of course I go in on my nose to blend my nose a little bit, and go on my forehead, just to blend everything together, and to also take my highlight down sometimes. So it's really up to you how you want to use this, but that's what I do. Again, I don't use a lot. I just feel like it brings my face together. It gets rid of that overly harsh lines that you see. And then the final thing that I do to end off my makeup is I go in with the Fenty Beauty in Kilowatt. And the reason why I do this, I've been doing this lately, is because I don't use blush. I just don't find myself going to, I don't know how to apply, I don't know, I just don't use blush, and I feel like this is like a colored highlighter. So I always go in with Moscow Mule mainly, and I will just dab a little bit of the highlighter on my cheeks. And then I put a little bit here, just on the bridge of my nose. And then I put it at the tip of my nose. And then I put a little bit on my cupid's bow. Hey my officials, so this is basically the end product of my face, as you guys would have seen in the previous clip. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about my new makeup routine. If there are additional things that you think or products that I could use, I am open to using different products, but I'm also liking the ones that I'm using. And this is literally my everyday makeup routine. It is an updated routine. I feel like the products that I've been using have really been working together to give me this look. I really love it, and I love how it came out. So yeah, so this is basically my updated everyday routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave all of the items that I use linked in my description box below if you guys are interested in getting them. With all of that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share this with your friends, your family, whoever, wherever. And if you are a new subscriber here, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you have not subscribed and you've made it to the end of this video, I would recommend that you subscribe to my channel. It will help my channel grow, and it will help YouTube know that you are liking my content. And that's basically it, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye!